All right, I'm back doing my first video of the year, and I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm ready to get back on track. I made one little video last week and didn't really do any crafting because it was right in between Christmas and New Year's, and we took off and went to Missouri to see my daughter and son-in-law and grandson. And I tried to film a little bit. I didn't get a lot, but I'll put what I did get at the end of this video and show you just a few little clips of what we done. But anyways, I'm going to start on this little stand that's been sitting here in my living room by me. I keep staring at it and trying to figure out what to do with it. My cousin gave it to me. She was throwing it out, and she gave it to me, and I'm going to rescue it and try to bring it back to life. It is a little wobbly, so I'm going to be sanding it down and gluing it in spots and tightening it up. And it's still going to have its flaws because it's just old, okay? It's just old. But I think what I'm going to do is, I have this old, but you see those washers on there? I'm going to have to, I'm pretty sure, use those because that is kind of bowed right in there. So I have this drawer that we got out when we was doing a makeover on a house, our house that my husband had. And then the lady moved out, and we decided to fix it up, remodel it, and sell it. And we tore out the bathroom cabinets and stuff, and he rebuilt those. But I kept some of the drawers. But he did have to cut that down for me. He done it a long time ago. So I was going to do this a long time ago, and I never made it around to doing it. But I'm going to do it now, I think. Anyways, he cut the drawer was longer, and he did cut it down some. And it's going to have to be sanded and cleaned all up, as with the stand. But I think that's what I'm going to do with it, like that. I'm sitting in my chair, trying to measure and look and see what I'm going to have to do. But those two washers, let's see. Well, I'm trying to get that level. It was level till I moved it. But I think once I tighten it up and then set those washers there, it's going to be sitting pretty level. But now I'm going to take it out to the garage. I'm going to sand this all down as the drawer and glue it in spots and let it dry and paint it up and put it together and see what it's going to look like. Okay, as usual, my water system's running, so that's the noise in the background. But I have this pulled apart, and I'm going to start sanding it down. I have my glue here, and I'm going to sand it down and then glue it all in spots that needs glued and let it dry. And I'll sand down my drawer, and then I've got to figure out what colors I'm going to paint it and get started on it. Well, I came in here to get started on the drawer. And I remembered I had this stuff here where I wanted to work. And this was a simple thing. I don't know where I got it. It's wood. It has flowers on it. But it's coming apart. So, I think it's called, it has a collar in it. And it still has the lining on the inside. And I found this little note tucked in it. And it has names. And it was found on her aunt's dresser in the bedroom. And she said she was sure it came out around 1915. It's a collar box. I don't know what they needed collars for. I don't understand. But there's still an old collar in it. I'll just leave it in there along with the note. But I want to take some glue and glue that back down on there. Because I want to use that, you know, like for a riser or something. clean this glue off. I keep thinking every time I use it, I clean it. And then when I go to use it, it's gunky. Let me see. That just goes like that. Okay, and like that. I need something to hold that. I need a big, I'll just get something to tie it with, but I'm going to glue it and then I'll find something. But it's just paper, it's really gluing to. So I have to be real careful with it. Because I think it's old, it's vintage at least. But I thought I could use it in my decor, you know, as a riser. It's been sitting in my bedroom forever. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, I'm going to put it like that. Get it down on there right. That's even. And then I'm going to tie a string around it to hold it here in just a second. I'm going to get it out of my way so I can start on my drawer. But I thought I'd also go ahead and show you my stuff sitting here. Just what I got from Hobby Lobby. It's not much, not even interesting. But you've heard me over and over say I needed to get there to get me some more material. And I finally got the red material. I don't think I had any of the bigger checked, but I needed some of that. To me, that looks a little different colored. I don't know than what I have, but anyways, I'm going to put that in my material box. I got that. Can you believe Christmas was 75% off, and I found nothing that I wanted. Nothing. A few things I thought was cute I didn't get. And then when I got back, this was sitting on the porch. And these are blanks to make, for sublimation, to make key rings. And it came with the little card that you can put the key ring on and the little bags. So I'm going to be doing some of those and some tassels if I want them. But those just be around for a little gift, personalized gift. And I got those. So now I'm going to get me some twine and put around that and set that back out of the way so it can dry. But I thought that was interesting. I don't know what they used collar boxes for. Leave that aside. I don't have a clue. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen anybody, well, unless it was for a clergy or something, I don't know. But I'm going to get this together, and now I'm going to start on my drawer. The stand piece is still in the garage. I'm letting it dry a little more. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this box. I did seal the inside of this with shellac. You can see it looks mildewy or something's been spilt in it. But I sanded it down good, as well as I could, and then I shellacked it so whatever that is won't come back up through there. But now I'm going to try to figure out, I want to put something here. Either going to stamp something, decoupage something, but I'm going to put that up, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this, and I'll be back. All right, I swore I knew that looked different. They had no other red checked at Hobby Lobby. And I thought when I was in there that looked different. And I thought, well, it's because I'm under fluorescent lighting. And it's more of a burgundy, where this is more of a red. Well, darn. I know one thing. I think I'm going to coffee dye this or tea dye some of it. Yeah, it's totally different. It's totally different color. Well, I'm still without my red checked. And it'll probably be another 6 months before I can get to a Hobby Lobby. But I'll know when it looks off, it is off. It's not just the fluorescent lining or my eyes. It's really off. And I'm down to hardly any of this. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you. It was a different color. And I'm going to be working on tea dyeing or coffee dyeing some material. I did this, some of that stuff I got from the thrift store in the little rolls. I did take some and put that in strips, so I'm going to be doing that and that material there. Not right now, but I will be doing that to have it ready when I want it. Okay, I got this here, and I have two things out that I can do, but I did want to check my stamp. I don't know. Let's see, where is my stamp? Okay, I found my stamp, and I was wondering, I have this rooster. I could just paint it an off-white and stamp that in there. Or I have some decoupage paper. I don't remember where I got them because I've had them for a long time. I have this one with the rooster. It's making noise. And it will fit down in there, but I'm thinking that might be too busy because it's just going to be a drawer that you set things in. It's not really going to show a whole lot. So I'm thinking maybe this one to go in there. That way it's just simple, and it's probably not something, a decoupage that I would use like anywhere else. So I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to start painting this probably, yeah, Waverly plaster. And then I'll, you know, distress it, go over it. But I've made up my mind. This one is the one I'm going to use. Am I boring y'all? I forgot how to make videos. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Okay, so I'm going to get out my plaster, Waverly plaster, and start painting this up and give it some good coats and get it sealed up. And then we'll decoupage that paper here on. Okay, this is moving pretty fast. I'm just giving it all a quick coat. I'll go over the outside and around the edges. But I have the inside already painted, and I'll go around the edges again and make them look nice, but that won't have to be done so much because that's what's going to have the decoupage on it. So that's where I'm at right now. Just painting the plaster color on. Going pretty fast. Alright, I have this all painted, and I took it out and distressed it. Now I'm going to go over it with some clear. I had this from a long time ago. I decided I need to get it used up, so I'm going to use it. There's probably enough to do this project, so I'm going to go all over this in the clear wax. I won't down in here because I am going to put my decoupage in there. But I'm going to go over it with some clear wax, and then probably some dark wax of some type. And let that settle, and then I'm going to do my decoupage on the inside. That's where I'm at with it right now. Alright, I just went over it with my top coat brown by Jolie. And now I'm going to put this in here. And what I did to cut that, I just put it in there and creased the sides. And then took my cutter here and just went around and cut the pieces off. And it was real wrinkled. And I started going over it with my iron. And I did it on the top side. and it was like sticking, so I lifted my iron up, and I could see where the ink was, yeah, smearing because of the heat. So I turned it over and done it from the back side. And now I'm going to get this open. I need to just throw that piece of stuff away. Okay. Laid it down in there like it's supposed to go. So I'm just going to pull this back a little bit and just put some Mod Podge on it and start laying it down. And I forgot to get me some cellophane. As usual. Try not to drip. I've already dripped. Make sure I get the edges good. Okay, lay that down on there very gently. Now, I need some cellophane. I got some baggies here. Feel the wrinkles. Maybe I should have gave that 2 coats. All right, pull that back up and start on some more. What did I do with my brush? There it is. And I'm going to continue on doing this till it gets laid down. Gets all Mod Podged on there. And then I'll put it aside to dry. And start on my stand. It should be ready to be painted now. I put the top on it. Put it all back on there. Then I'll paint it, and then I'll attach this piece. Okay, I've started on this, and I should have attached this to the top of the stand before I done all this. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to get it attached without it, you know, it's going to screw it down on there. And now the heads of the screws would show. So probably just going to glue it down. I'm keeping this anyway, so I think that'll work. It'll be all right. But I'm using Waverly Moss. I think that's going to look pretty with the drawer. But I'm not going to have you sitting here watching me paint, so I'm going to go ahead and paint this, and I'll be back. Well, I'm finished painting, and I took it out and distressed it. I hate distressing round knobs. It just doesn't really look natural. But I went ahead and done it. And now I'm using this Minwax Special Dark Finishing Paste. I mean, I don't have to go over it with clear and then go back over with another brown wax. And you can see it turns that wood a darker color and the paint, but I like the looks of it, and it's getting waxed. And when I'm going to go, while I'm going over, I'm going to try to get it down in the crevices, you know, like that. And I don't really want to wipe the crevices back, so I'll just go around it like this. But I've done this leg, and you can see the difference in the colors, and it seals the paint too. So I'm going to finish on with that. And there's Kit Kat. She sure missed us while we was gone. I hated having to leave her in here all by herself. We had to put our little dog to sleep. It was about 16, and he wasn't getting around very well. It was going down really fast, so we went ahead and put him to sleep. And I think she misses him more than we do. Because they used to chase one another and play, and she'd be up on the coffee table, and he'd come out, and she'd swat him. She'd never use her claws on him, never. She'd just tap him. And he'd turn around, and she'd run. It was always so cute to watch him. And the first night that he was gone, she slept in his bed. the whole night. She rolled all over in it, and then she slept there all night long, which she usually sleeps right by me. But that night she slept in Sparky's bed. But since then, she's back to her old routine, especially after we've been gone. She's hanging all over us. Okay, I'm going to finish going over this with this finishing wax, and then attach the top, and once I get that done, it should be done. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you, I did find an older handle that I had in my stash and put that on there. Okay, here I'm going to give you a look on how it turned out. There's the bottom, and I did put that dark special wax on there. There's the handle I used, and I went ahead and glued and put a screw in the center to make sure it stays. It shows, but this is staying with me, so that's okay. And I decorated it a little bit to show y'all, and there's the way it turned out. So now keep watching, because I'm going to show you a few clips of us at my daughter's in Missouri. Okay, we left the house at 8 o'clock this morning. What time is it?
It's 6 now.
No, that's wrong. It gets dark here early. It's 8. It's 5. It's 5:08. And we made it into her addition, so I'm almost there to see my daughter. It's been a long drive. What, about 10-hour drive?
Yep.
Takes about, what, 5-6 hours to get across to Oklahoma.
Yeah. I gotta go
Okay.
to the next one, ain't it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I better get off of here and help him find his way to my daughter's
Yeah,
house.
I gotta go up here right around this curve.
I don't remember. It took us 15 minutes to find her house. There's just too many houses. I'm used to being out in the country and nothing, and there's just houses everywhere. She just called and said, "Where are you all at?" Okay, I'm going to go in and see my daughter. This is our first stop.
Last time I came here, which was just a few weeks ago.
Okay, I was talking here.
Now you can pull on
Oh.
up, so you can drive out and you don't have to back up.
Huh? What, you want me to just pull up
I
one?
don't care. I'm just telling you.
He's a,
You're going to driving on me. I said you can pull up there like this guy did when you get ready to leave. It's, or you can back out.
All right.
okay, we're going in to Hobby Lobby. That's going to be our first shopping stop. And we're going some other places.
Husband has to watch his potty mouth.
And okay, we're going into Hobby Lobby. Okay, we're in here at Walmart. I'm not Walmart, Hobby Lobby. I'm with my daughter. I didn't get much. I got my material I needed. And I want to show you where my husband's at. How long has he been sitting there? An hour?
Or longer.
There he sits, waiting on me, on his phone. Okay, I'm gonna check out and we're going to another store.
Yeah, we caught one. He was about that big, 5 foot.
They're saying hi. We had to come get him some boots. Can't find rounded toe cowboy boots anymore. They're all square toed. And he's got me something too. Nice store.
Chuck's Boots.
Yeah, Chuck's Boots. What town is this?
St. Louis, Missouri. Right outside Fenton, Missouri.
Fenton. I got me a pair of turquoise earrings. Oh, I like that bracelet.
What's
Well,
is it the chemo?
Oh, there is a necklace that matches my earrings. That's pretty. Like there. Okay.
Well, they just, you go in and lay
I
on
keep
the
forgetting to
sheet,
turn
whole body,
film anything, so I thought I'd grab this right fast.
and they lose their hair.
Okay, I'm gonna show
Ain't
you a
nobody
really
behind you.
cute, what is it, Christmas,
It's Eddie.
well, it's Cousin Eddie. It's really
National
cute.
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Isn't that just cute? He's got his, I guess it's supposed to be a beer can. That's cute. Okay, I got it.
All right.
Are we going home now, right? Right
Yep.
around the,
Well,
How far are we
either
from your
gonna go
house?
home or we're gonna stop
Right
and pop
here.
the cork.
I'm gonna turn this way right there, okay.
See, last time we went on
Because
down.
we went,
Yeah,
we went on down and went clean out of
You
here.
went down there?
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, I think we need to turn here. And she said, well, it's telling us to go straight ahead.
He told you to go straight ahead.
Then we got down there and said, go left. And I said, it ain't left. It's got to be right. So we went right and went clear out of the deal.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
And here we are taking kind of a selfie snapshot of the four of us after the new year. And then the next picture, we're just being plain goofy. Well, I think my son-in-law and my daughter are plain goofy. And my grandson, he was gone, one of his friends, so I wanted to add him. And I couldn't forget Avia. I left my house shoe for her to chew on, and my daughter sent me the picture of her with the house shoe, and she's been enjoying it. So guys, until the next one, we'll see you later.